What's up, guys? So before we actually start the video, I wanted to show you how to get something real quick that I completely forgot about or did not even know how to do until just now. Alright, so this record that we've been looking at this whole time. How you get that? Punch the elevator up, get out, and hop on down. Just simply walk over here, boom, you got it. So this is where that idiot dropped my vinyl. Turn-based tussle, a true nod to the classics that came before me. Alright, so that's what that is. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and cut ahead to where we actually begin the video where we left off in the last episode. So, I'll see you in just a second. Alright guys, so we're back where we left off in the last video. So anyway, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Nefarious. This episode is going to be the final one of the series, as well as we're going to go over the two endings that you get in this game. Starting off with, in case you didn't do that special mission I told you guys back about in like, what, 3 parts ago, I want to say? 3 or 4 parts ago? I don't know. I'll make a note if I was wrong at the very bottom of the screen. So anyways, we make our way through here. After we storm the castle and defeat the last of the heroes, we are finally at the Doom Howizter. Boss, you made it. You will be happy to know that I rounded up our minions and gathered all the princesses. The Doom Howizter locked onto their magical energy and crystallized their forms. I've loaded them up into the Howizter. We have just been waiting for you. You are the best, Bex. We have worked so hard. Let us end this. Halt, evildoer! You again? Haven't I killed you enough times already? I admit I've made some errors in judgment. I had defeated you so many times in the past. I came to think of you as some harmless villain. But I didn't know you were working on this abomination. Fortunately, I collected the 7 legendary orbs of destiny for such an occasion. And I've become Hyper Mac. Becky, why didn't we prepare for the orbs? Do you know how hard it is to plan against all these random collectibles of power? And it's always 7 of them, always tucked away in some Huckleberry Village. If one of your artifacts of power is in a lightly defended backwater town, it probably is not that valuable to begin with. Enough of your mockery. My quest ends with your defeat. Alright guys, so let's take on Mac for the final time. Alright, so all you have to do is just move around and then fire the laser at him. This one is a little tricky to do because we're stationary. We can't move at all. All we can do is shoot our laser and try to damage him. But you know this just doesn't seem right. You are finished, Crow. Hardly. You think I come this far just to fail in the first phase? Let's see how you handle side-to-side movement. On guard. Alright, now we can move side to side. Our health bar refills too. This honestly just feels like a true final boss fight from what we have to do. As the hero normally, when we get into a final boss, we have multiple phases and stuff like that. But you can still lose this. But I think it'll just trigger the next phase, so it won't like really lose. So yeah, all this is just whittling down his health as you try to avoid his lasers and he tries to avoid yours. Though he has much larger movement than we do, and it's overall just irritating to try to hit him because now he's in a spot where I can't do nothing against him. Come on. So yeah, more or less it just goes on like this for a while. So probably, honestly, like during this fight, I'll probably just like cut to like where the next sequence starts. Because this isn't really the true ending that I want to go for, so this fight doesn't mean all that much to me. What you're seeing right now is just basically how the fights go, so I'll see you guys once we get his health down all the way. No. Give it up, Crow. I could do this all day. I don't have all day, so what do you say we skip to the end? More tricks up your sleeve? You're rotten to the core. Rotten, eh? Why don't you come say that to my face? Alright, so now we got a bit more movement. And our attacks does a lot more damage. It also doesn't even seem like Mac's able to like hurt us anymore. Or at least not as much. It does have this special like on the rail gun attack that we normally see in like shooters. Oh! I wish we had this type of attack. Oh crap, we actually lost that. Oh well. Alright. So you can lose this fight, or why did I say this fight? This phase is where you can lose because this is the final phase, so if you don't beat him here, then that's it. You just start all over from when this phase starts. But honestly, like, this ending is a lot easier to get than the actual true ending. It also doesn't help that you also need to avoid the tattle box. I know we beat him. There we go. And then there was nothing left to do. No more battles to be won. The Doom Howizter was complete. Against the world's most powerful weapon, even the strongest of nations crumble. Resistance was short-lived. What could they do? Some fled. Some surrendered. One by one, the kingdoms fell under Crow's rule. That's the funny thing about heroes. They need to win every time. The villain only needs to win once. I suppose you only ever saw us as a means to an end. I'll never forgive you, Mr. Crow. I'm a big enough dwarf to admit when I'm wrong. I underestimated you, Crow, so fair warning. If I get out of this, I'm gonna break your legs. I was looking forward to a life of working with Ariella. At least our crystals are near each other. What happened, Crowbeans? I thought I was winning you over. Okay, so now we get out? Or take over the world, then we get out? Hello? Is anyone out there? Crow? So this is my life now. I feel no hunger, I need no sleep, locked in this magical stasis. An ageless crystal powering a horrible machine. That's it. You've won. The world is yours. Is it everything you ever wished for?
Yes!
Hey Crow, I know we're buddies and all, so I thought I'd let you know. I alone managed to escape. The heroes you vanquished had given up, which is upsetting. But maybe that was the problem all along. They were never the heroes to begin with. Here I am, a princess with no kingdom. You took everything from the world. Maybe that makes me a freedom fighter. As much as it pains me, I think I'm going to have to put our friendship on hold. At least until I can set the world right again. Since no one else will, it's up to me to rescue the other princesses. See you soon, buddy! There is another way. Boss, you made it. You'll be happy to know that. Okay, so pretty much goes the same way everything's gone. As I said before, make sure you collect the other failed Faradays, as well as do Dr. Cackle's lab and choose Don't Throw Him, and hopefully this changes. So we worked so hard on this. All right, here we go. So yeah, this is the big change. So here's where it's different. Crow, you're alive. I thought you were a goner. You're one tough cookie, tougher than I thought. But I can't believe your secretary got the drop on me. Crow Beans, amigo, we were all a jitter with worry. I likewise interject a comment of joy, but I have to say, I'm not too big on glass enclosures. Can we do something about that? Crow. Listen. Playing the villain is fun, I know, but we've been through so much together. You don't need to rule the world when you have good friends. I mean, obviously we're going to have to sit down and talk about this kidnapping business. But I've come to be quite fond of you, little buddy. Believe me, I rule a very small part of the world. You don't want this job. It's mostly paperwork. Abandon this quest and release us. We can go monster hunting again, but I'll bring my own steed next time. Heh. The 6 of us can have a firm discussion with my sister when this is over. There is so much treasure left for us to uncover. Rescue me one more time, please. We aren't asking you to be a hero. Just be our friend. Do not listen to them, boss. Do not walk away from everything we set out to achieve. There are plenty of adventures that end with princesses being rescued. It happens so frequently, no one even cares about it anymore. Let your adventure end with what you were made for. You have thwarted the heroes. You have kidnapped the princesses. Be the villain. Activate the device. End it. Alright. So, again, this is also your final choice if you want to get that bad ending that we saw previously, or if we have a second change of thought. I can't take over the world today. I'm just not feeling it. The, giant scary face isn't ominous enough. Which means we should go on some more adventures to collect scary face parts. I knew I could count on you. Foolish. I have never been an ambitious person. I would have been happy to rule the world as simply your right hand. But I can see that I have backed the wrong horse. You're a secretary. You handle my HR department. And your finances, logistics, all the minima of running an empire that you barely bother with. Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do? Paperwork me to death? Something along those lines. But first, I'm going to do what I do best. Delegate. Mayapple. Ooh. Grow! The old double cross. It's so... It's so evil. Brilliant. I can't be mad. I can't even be mad. This is such a classic staple of villainy. Well done, Bex. Thanks, boss. What did you do that for? Now you can't activate the Howizter. Never underestimate the power of paperwork. Legally speaking, do you know the specific requirements to be considered a kingdom? A fancy hat. A minimum population of 1,000 and territory to tune of 10,000 square feet. When I press this button, the paperwork I filed to have your organization declared a kingdom will be submitted. I now just successfully depose you as the ruler of your empire. Your empire, which will now legally be classified as a kingdom that I rule. Which makes me a princess. And my corporate kingdom is born. The first order of business is to test the Doom Howizter out. Consider this my 5-minute notice, boss. Oh boy, she's really playing this double-cross thing right. We're goners. Is all hope lost? Is that it? No. We can do something. We can get out. Gotta break free! Alright, how do we stop her? I can't move, so carrying me might be a good starting point. I mean, what do we do about Becky? You're gonna have to throw me in there. I'm not letting that pencil pusher run my empire. Throw you? At the top of the Howizter is the cannon part. Toss me in there. I especially built my armor to withstand and absorb massive concussive force. With all the concussive force the Doom Howizter generates, it should cause a feedback loop. Big explosion. Very cool. But you'll die! Redemption is the leading killer of bad guys. Finales are just an occupational hazard. Besides, if I have to choose between that or the internal bleeding, give me the dramatic finish. Alright, buddy. Let's do this. Alright, so now we're actually controlling Mayapple. Beck! I have a bone to pick with you. Mayapple, out of professional courtesy, I advise against trying to stop me. Give me back my evil empire. No. I never believed that violence solved anything. And now I'm put in a difficult situation. My kingdom, my friends need me to step up for them. To put aside my personal beliefs and hopes. Because I've always believed in the inherent good of others. That everyone just needed the opportunity to be virtuous and kind. No matter how many times that outlook has left me down. I refuse to give up. I will beat a more gentle demeanor into you. How confusingly tenacious. Alright, so now we're actually controlling Mayapple carrying Crow. So what we're actually going to do is hop on top of our little minions over here. I say minions, our Tattlebots. And get to the top. And of course, Mayapple doesn't have any bombs. But what we have to do is punch the robots into her cockpit while dodging the lasers. It's going to be exactly like how our fight with Mac went, but in the exact opposite way, with us actually being down here. And of course, first phase, she can't move. Oh, you want to really time your things better. Like, only attack after the beam goes, because that thing can do a bit of damage. And it only gets difficult as she starts moving left and right. There we go. Now left and right movement. Oh my god. Oh. Stop, Becky. Go back to being my awesome secretary. Whew. I honestly hate this part, it's so annoying, but it's a lot easier to do when you have a controller. Woo. Honestly, like, this part is kind of simple. Also, you can't regain any health in this, so you need to really be careful and make sure your shots count. Oh my god. So if I can do this on one try, I'll be very proud of myself. Not that you guys would even clearly know that, because in case I die, I will be cutting to my final victory when I actually get it. In place of continued banter, I will employ my contingency plan. And now I will destroy your kingdom as a test of this machine's destructive capabilities. After all, we do not need you anymore. Don't let that pencil neck push you around, sister. I can't get back up there. I can't stop her. We can help you. I got lots of energy left, Maple. I can overcharge. Break us out for a moment. They'll just recapture us. My wings are wary, but we can lift you if we combine our strength. Jump on my axe, take Malachite's hand, and then Aperdia can take you the rest of the way. These are our kingdoms. We'll save them. Love for your kingdom. Now there is something I can truly get behind. Alright, we have no time to waste then. We have to do this now. Farah, get us started. Unlimited power! I don't like how I did that. That's irritating. Combination moves. Alright, final phase time, guys. Okay, I remember this part. I did not like it. Ah. So. Oh my god, I'm doing terrible. Okay. So she does a much better job of dodging than I did. But basically at this part, you just want to knock the Tattlebots into her. If I could ever, like, get a good hit on them. While dodging all of her cannon fodder. All her cannon fire. Or laser fire, honestly. It seems like... Actually, no, he said it was cannon. But we can't let Becky get away with this. We've had a change of heart, so we can make her have a change of heart too. Whoo! Come on, Becky. You don't want to do this. Be my secretary again. My cool, awesome secretary. This is going a lot better than my first time playing this. Am I really going to beat this on my first try? Be very proud of myself if I do. Because it's looking like that, but I don't want to get overconfident right away. Okay, good. I still have my health. Come on. Oh, I just had to talk. Oh, I still got hit by that. Oh my god, no. Come on, she needs like 2 more good hits. Come on. Yes, we did it! Now's your chance! Slam dunk. Wait, I changed my mind! And with that, that is the end of the Doom Howizter and the end of Let's Play Nefarious. The Doom Howizter was destroyed. Heroes always turn in the unlikeliest of places. A princess who saw her world crumbling apart became her own hero and saved the 4 kingdoms. Sokuju Empire, at long last, freed from the rule of a tyrant. Winter down, some things never change. Insectica, back in business. Adeptco Labs, friends restored. The Heartless Abyss, new adventures on the horizon. Brumble Flats, old friends stick together. The Villain Museum, new exhibits. Macro City, where it all began. I hope he's still out there somewhere. He may be a villain, but he came through for his friends in the end. I wish to apologize for my previous actions. Oh, it's fine, Mac. What about us, huh? You want to give Mac Apple another try? Oh, Mac, sweetie. No. No, no, no. Not a chance. But it's very sweet of you to offer. Aw, bolts. Alright guys, and with that, that is the official end of Let's Play Nefarious. I want to thank you guys all for joining me throughout the series, watching the videos, leaving comments, and just overall supporting the channel. If you guys liked the video, please give the video a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff I normally say at the end of these videos. And before I officially say goodbye to you guys, my thoughts on this game. Alright, so going into this, I wasn't highly that optimistic, you know? Like when I first saw this on the Switch store, it was like, alright, this is like a $9 game, I got nothing to do. I got some coins I can spend on this, play it for free, who cares? Let's see what it is. As I got through the first level and started actually like doing everything, I immediately started to like want to play this game more and more until like I was at the very end stage. I was like, oh my god, I'm already finished. It's like, this game is pretty short, it does not take that much effort to complete it. Some of the challenges do come if you want to collect everything, but at the same time it's not all that difficult. If you guys like watch the Let's Play, I said at the very beginning this wasn't going to be a 100% run, but towards the whole series it slightly became a 100% run of us getting everything. So it's not that hard. If you guys want to find everything, just look back through past videos and you'll find everything no problem. But yeah, overall, solid gameplay. The platforming is pretty cool. The only thing that a bit of the downfalls with this, it takes like really long like startup load times, at least when you're going to like boot the game up for the first time. After that, load times are like pretty tame. What else was there? The upgrades in the shop, they're honestly not that useful. The only key upgrades you really need is just the health and ammo upgrades. All the other additional punches and like different grenades we got, they're like absolutely kind of useless. And literally some of them are useless. Like if you were to use the machine gun upgrade that you got, literally kills no enemies at all. So that's kind of a pointless upgrade. So I wish it had better upgrades that actually like made you want to use them. Because just playing through it, I didn't need any of them. The only like ammo I really needed was the standard grenade or the stick grenade to make my grenade jumps. All the other ones were cool, like the missiles. I used that my first time. That was pretty cool. It worked. But if you use that, it's like you can't get any of the other optional stuff if you use that. So really, the main ones you want to use is the standard grenade and the sticky grenades. But other than that, I like the small parts of voice acting. As you saw throughout the whole series, I had to implement my own voices. That's changed throughout the series, but you know what? It was fine. I like this. This is a sleeper hit game. I really wish I backed this back on Kickstarter when it was a thing. So that's something I'm going to be looking out now too for like other future games that I see on Kickstarter that I might want to have my hand in making sure it comes to fruition. So those are my thoughts. I hope you guys give this game a chance too. You can find this on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PS4. It's not that expensive, so I would highly recommend this game. So without further ado guys, I will see you guys when I start my next series. So take care. things got a little out of hand, did they not, boss? Only a little. I cannot believe the plan fell apart like that. Losing gracefully is part of the complete villainy package. I guess it is. So, are we cool? Yeah, we're cool. I'm docking your pay, but we're cool. Ah, balls. We'll come back with a better plan. One that even friendship can't foil. But in the meantime, I could use a vacation.